Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we're going to be heading off to another World Circuit race in Europe. This is going to be the first of two Dragon Trail races that we're going to do. Before I'm going to do that, I'm just going to pop into the options page. Make sure that we are on the race difficulty hard, which we are. So we're good to go. We'll head over to the World Circuits. We'll drop into Europe. And we want to pick up Dragon Trail, and as I said, we've got two to do in here. These have been added in recent updates. So we've got the Hypercar Parade and the Racer Turbo Sports Cars. We'll save that for the next video. In this one we're going to be doing the Hypercar Parade. The car that I'm going to use, I could use the Valkyrie, but we know it's really quick, and this is quite a tight and twisty course. We could go with the Lambo, but again, that's quite good on really fast straights. You've got the Ferrari, the Vulcan, all great cars, but I'm going to go with the car that I used for a similar race to this, the Ford GT, because it's very nicely balanced. It was a really good drive, it turned nicely, and I just think it's an all-round really good car for this particular track. So I'm the racing soft tyres, and I've got the output adjustment to 100, the ballast at 0, and the power restrictor. There's no PP rating recommendation for this, so we're sitting at 738, and we're going to be up against the Vulcan, the Enzo Ferrari, despite some pretty quick cars in here. So let's just enter the race and see how we do. So this is the Hypercar Parade at the Dragon Trail Gardens, and we've got 6 laps to go from last to first. Let's go on with it. So I'm going to go for traction control off, and I'm going to leave the track map on because I don't know this track map overly well. Just braking at the beginning of the curb there, 4th gear through here, just watching what this Diablo and the Valkyrie is doing. Opportunity to jump up the inside again, beginning of the curb there. Just gone a little bit deep. 2nd gear for some rotation, 3rd gear traction. Looks like we're going to get cut off there, so we're going to dive to the outside. Looking for the 200 metre board here, bury the brake pedal. Braking in a straight line all the way down to 2nd, pick up the apex. 3rd on the apex. That's going to help you with wheel spin. Hopefully keep the car going in a straight line. Just leaving it in for through here. Going up the inside of the Bugatti. Going to need to follow the Ford through here. Just see if we can go around the outside. Again down into 4th. For what I refer to as the hexagon. It's like one big corner if you get it right. Bit of a handful in these really fast hypercars. So be very careful with the acceleration on the off the end of that little section. Looking for the 200 metre board. Again down into 2nd. Up to 3rd once you get onto the apex. Got the Mercedes on the outside, just coming in behind the Aston Martin, giving the Mercedes room. They go to the left of the Aston Martin. Looking for the beginning of the curb. Bury the brake pedal there. I'm a little bit tight on the inside. 4th gear, follow this curb around. Again, the beginning of this curb. Just get that slowed down. That's a little bit, wants to be a bit before that curb. Just 3rd through here. Oh, just be really careful about getting the acceleration down. You see there the back end was just beginning to step out. 200 metre board. Hard on the brakes. Down to 2nd. Opportunity to undertake these cars through these corners. The AI is really slow on the corners. So that really does seem to be a good overtaking opportunity. Just 4th all the way through there. We come down towards the hexagon again. Just going to stay in 4th. I've just gone a little bit deep to get around the Lamborghini there. Managed to make that one work. He's still just about there. No, we're past him. We've got the Jaguar. Flick to the right hand side. 200 metre board. Down into 2nd gear. Just 3rd as we get to the top here. Not quite sure what these two cars are going to do, so just following the Ferrari through here. Straight drag down to the start finish line. That's going to put us into second place. Beginning of the curb again, we're just on the inside. I prefer to be out on the right hand side of the track. Okay, just before the curb, so about 150, just after 150 you get turned in. Of course you can always pause and rewind the video just to see exactly where I'm braking, exactly where I'm turning, exactly what gears I'm using. But halfway through the race and we've hit the front. It's a 200-metre board. Bury the brake pedal all the way down to second, up to third when we hit the apex. Starting to get dark now, we've got the lights on. I'm just going to stick to fourth through here. We're up front, so there's no need to go absolutely crazy anymore. Caught the pack pretty quickly. Again, just feather the throttle through here. You want to try and pick this up almost as one big long curve. And we're 4 seconds ahead now, 200-metre board. At this point we can actually just leave it in third because we're taking it easy now, sitting back a little bit. Absolutely no point in wringing the neck out of this car. We're 6 seconds ahead at the moment. So this time I'm going to brake at the beginning of the curb, just down into fourth gear, pick up this curb. Again, just looking for that 100-metre board. Bury the brake pedal. Third through there. Just keep it nice and smooth now. No need to be silly. All we got to do is bring this home. 200-metre board. Again, if you want to now, you can just stay in third gear. You will lose a little bit of engine braking if you do that. Just leaving it in fourth again through here. Again, fourth through here. Just feathering the throttle. Could go a lot faster, but really don't need to. 11.5 seconds now. So even though we're going slower, we're still pulling away. So what have we done? A 135, 136, 133. We're going to come across the line for a 134. So even though we've slowed up, we haven't really slowed up that much. Went just a little bit deep into there, so you know, if you are starting to make a few mistakes, it doesn't matter too much because you've got a nice gap to the cars behind. It's looking awfully grey at the moment. We have actually got some weather in this one. So we're on racing slick tyres, so just having to take it a little bit careful. That's another advantage to being so far out the front at the moment. We can just take it easy, not accelerating too hard, not throwing the steering wheel around too much. 15 seconds ahead now. 200-metre board, braking just ever so slightly earlier than where I was braking before, just because the track is starting to get a little bit slippery. Whilst it's that sort of turquoisey colour, we're fine on the radar. If you look at the dampness monitor, the one that measures the amount of moisture that the tyres are picking up. You'll notice that there isn't too much moisture at the moment. That's the one to the right, to the left of the tyre gauge. So we're okay at the moment. Rain is coming down, but we're not actually measuring anything on the rain gauge, which is good. Rain's getting noticeably heavier at the moment. So just braking a little bit earlier, taking it really easy. So we've just got some moisture coming up on the rain gauge now. So I'm just leaving it in fourth, try not to spin the tyres up too much. Nearly 20 seconds ahead at the moment, so we're doing okay. Whoa, just got a little bit wide on there, just sliding a little bit. So the rain's getting a little bit heavier now. You can see the moisture gauge just starting to bounce up to about quarter full at the moment, coming up towards the end, so no need to rush. Take it easy. We'll turn in here and we've got to run to the line, and that is how I did this Hypercar Parade race at the Dragon Trail in the Ford GT. Nice and easy. We actually had that race won really early. Then when the weather came in, we had the opportunity to just relax a little bit and just bring the car home. So we were 22, nearly 23 seconds ahead of Gallo in second place. Maisono in the Ferrari in third, 23.5 seconds ahead. So a nice easy win there for us. A nice 142,500 credits. Clean race bonus, which is all good. And like I said, just a very nice easy win. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, because it really helped the channel, hitting that like button. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button, because that also helps no end. And if you are an existing subscriber, thank you ever so much for coming back and watching more of my videos. It's very, very much appreciated. Love watching this Ford GT. It's a wonderful car. Going up against the Valkyrie in that 911. Absolutely beautiful pictures here. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you again on another video coming very soon, which is actually going to be another World Circuit race at the Dragon Trail. I'll see you for that one. For now, take care. Bye-bye.